Students often find subtracting polynomials to be more difficult than adding them. In previous video with addition, all you had to do was take your first polynomial and combine the like terms from the second polynomial. Easy. Well, if you have subtraction, as indicated by our minus sign here, we need to think about taking this polynomial away from our first one. And when you're doing this symbolically, it's a lot easier to think about adding the opposite. And what we mean by that is for each term in our polynomial that's being subtracted, we're going to change the sign and then add it to our starting polynomial. Now let's take a look at how we can do this horizontally. So we'll begin by keeping our first polynomial the same. It doesn't change. Okay, so the first polynomial will not change. We'll keep all of the signs exactly as they show up in the problem. Well, now we look at our second polynomial, and we're going to add the opposite. I'm going to keep them in parentheses for now. The opposite of positive 4a squared is going to be negative 4a squared. The opposite of negative 5a will be positive 5a. And finally, the opposite of negative 3 will be positive 3. I'm going to keep them in brackets for now just to show that they're separate polynomials. Well, let's go ahead and I'm going to lose the brackets now because we have an addition statement. And when we're adding, we're just going to simply combine like terms, keeping all of the signs the same. 6a squared minus 3a plus 2. That's my first polynomial. And if I'm adding a negative, well, that's subtraction. All I have to do is lose my plus sign, lose my brackets, and keep whatever sign you have for each term inside the brackets. Plus 5a and plus 3. The final step, well, almost the final step, let's combine our like terms. And I'm going to group them together first. So 6a squared and negative 4a squared are like terms. Negative 3a and positive 5a and plus 2 and positive 3. And finally, let's combine. 6 minus 4, that's 2a squared. Negative 3 plus 5, that's a positive 2a. And positive 2 plus 3 is positive 5. And there you have it. That's the horizontal method for combining polynomials, and that's your simplified expression.